Mark Knopfler, one of the greatest and most tastiest guitar players around. And by learning this little guitar lick from him will really help you understand how to play over chord changes. Sultans of Swing, Dire Straits, Mark Knopfler. It's a classic, amazing song, amazing band, amazing guitarist. And I remember learning this when I was a kid, you know, more actually when I say learning it, I remember trying to get the, that kind of flamenco-esque rhythm down there, you know. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this lick in particular, what's being played. And the reason I say is helping you play over the chord changes, or certainly thinking about, you know, being tasty and instead of just playing licks, you're aware of the notes you're actually playing and what you're playing over. And that's what's so great about Mark Knopfler. He doesn't play a bad note. He's such a tasty player, and he's always aware, it certainly seems as a listener, he's always aware of what he's playing over. He's not just like, oh, here's some blues licks, bang, you know. Of course, you know, he does that like we all do. But he's aware of the chords of what he's playing over, what gives it that tasty sound. Now, before I show you the lick and go into this, just a couple of cheeky little plugs. If you haven't done so already, check out my website, mikebradleymusic.com. Got some cool lesson bundles on there you can check out. The caged lesson is always very, very popular. And I've got a course out now, The Ultimate Pentatonics, Finally Master the Minor Pentatonic Scale. Very, very cool. Do check it out. And if you haven't already, I am on Patreon, if you didn't know already. And I've started posting a lot more on there. And at the moment, being posted on there some kind of cool chord stuff, as this lesson's about to be on YouTube going to be talking about. It's very important to know about your chords. So sorry, got to do a cheeky plug, but check them out. All the links are below. And back to the video. So I've got my Strat, and in case you're thinking about tones, I've always thought, I think the rhythm is middle and bridge. And I think the licks are done on the middle pickup. And I'm a big fan of the middle pickup on the Strat. I know some people aren't. I did a whole video talking about how great the middle pickup is. I'll put it up here. But that's what I'm going for there. And I've just got the mini going into my Hampstead amp. And I've got the TC Mini Spark light. I'll show you a picture. It's hardly on. I just got it on as a little boost. If I turn it off, it's just giving a little something there. Right? I'm going to leave it off just for the video. Just for the talking and explanation what's happening. So the chords to the verse: D minor, C, B flat, and then A7. And this is the bit we're going to be talking over here. So over this A7 chord, he's got this lick. Because then after the A7, it's going to an F chord. So let's talk about the chord. So A7, it's a dominant chord. And what that means is that you can use a major scale, major pentatonic scale, and a minor pentatonic scale over it, because it's got a major third and a minor seventh. Hopefully you know a little bit of what I'm talking about there. If you don't, it's fine, it's fine. But how we make an A7, we've got an A, C sharp, an E, and a G. So that would be a root, third, fifth, which is your major chord. Then it's got this G, which is your flat 7, which is making it an A dominant 7. All that kind of cool bluesy sounds. So over this A7, he's starting out on like a Chuck Berry little lick. Alright, so 7th fret, 3rd string, bending that up, bending up a tone. And then 5 on the 2nd string, 5 on the 1st, back to 5 on the 2nd. So that's all just minor pentatonic. You're probably familiar with that. Then he's going to the 8th fret, which is your G, which is the flat 7, and bending it up a tone to the root, to the A there. And then when he's holding that G, bend up to A, this is the hard bit, he holds it and then playing this C sharp. Now the reason I'm like exaggerating on the C sharp is that usually you'll just be staying in that shape 1 box. I'll just hit the flat 5 there up. But he's not doing that. He's playing this C sharp because C sharp is in the chord. So this is what I mean about he's aware what he's playing over. He knows he's playing an A7 chord. He's hitting this, I'm guessing, but it certainly seems that way. So he's bending up to the A, holds it, plays that C sharp, and then brings that bend back down again. And then he's playing this B note, which again, you know, if you play a minor pentatonic, that's not there, but if you play a major, it is. We're leading into this F. So then he's going back to that G, bending up to the tone, upper tone to the A there. 3 times. Then he holds it, now plays the C on the 1st string, 8th fret there of your pinky, because an F chord has the notes F, A, and C in it. There you go. Again, thinking about what chords have been played. Brings it down and then finishes on the F. So that's an F chord using the C shape. Again, that's where that caged stuff comes in. What I was plugging about with was on my website. So A7 going into an F chord. Nice bit of fluff on my fingers there. So if I put that in the loop, but I do a little bit slower. Okay, that's what's happening there. So he's going back to that, going to the F chord afterwards. He's now not playing the C sharp because it's not in. C sharp isn't in the chord of F. C is. And then he's bringing it to the tonic of F. He's finishing on an F note there because that's, like I say, the tonic of F there. So what you can really take from this is be aware of the chord you're playing over and think about the actual notes in the chord, because Sultans of Swing is packed full of that. You know, you got all these little things which is being played over an A chord there. He's always aware of the chords. I know I keep saying that, but think about it now. If you've got a C chord, C, E and G, alright? So if I put in a little loop of a C vamp there. Alright, so there, G, C, E, G. I'll just change it a bit there, but yes, that's pentatonic there, but it gives it that intervallic sound as opposed to everything being always linear. And it gives it such a nice, sweeter sound. Now, that was over a major chord, do it over a minor as well. Obviously, the Mark Knopfler lick is a dominant which is kind of a bit of a both, isn't it, you know? But do try and start incorporating this into your playing, and you'll be amazed how much more melodic you sound. And that's why Mike Knophler, you know, is up there as one of the greatest, you know, because he's just, I mean, obviously the most important thing is the songs he writes, but his playing, you know, is just so tasty. And I put him in that David Gilmour camp, though I've never really listened much to Pink Floyd, but Mike Knopfler I have. But it's that same thing where every note counts. He's just great, so much time, and like I say, Sultans of Swing is, you know, a plethora of notes and licks at your disposal to learn from, because everything is in the right place. Even when he plays it live and he's adding extra bits in there, it's still so tasty. But give it a go. Like I say, use the middle pickup on your Strat and it will get you that kind of lead tone on the Sultans of Swing sound. I think, I'm pretty certain it's middle. And then the rhythm stuff, middle and bridge. Live, he might change it up, but I'm going by the record there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope that's helped a little bit in giving you some ideas. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so, the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Tell your friends, tell your family. And I'll see you very soon in the next video. You've been you, I've been me. Lots of love. Mike Bradley signing out. Bye.